Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make these little crochet stars. They can be used as little appliques to add on to work that you've already done, like a blanket, or they can be used to create Christmas bunting. I actually made almost 100 of these the Christmas just gone, and I gave them as little Christmas tree decorations. I just put a loop through the top so that they could be hung up, and they went down really well. Everyone really liked them. Now this pattern can be used to create all the different sizes. It's just the same pattern for each. This one I used a 4mm crochet hook, and then this one I used two different threads of yarn mixed together. I used a white and the gold with a 6.5mm crochet hook to make this bigger star, but you could even put one on top of the other and stitch them together to make one big one. But that's just to show you that it is exactly the same pattern, but just using different size hooks to get the different size finished product. So let's begin. So to start off with, you want to just make your slip knot. So to do that, you're going to put the yarn over the top of your finger like this, and then pass that tail end across the front of the other piece like this, and hold that between your fingers. And then you're going to wrap the yarn around your finger again and hold between your fingers like this, and then pull the back loop over the top and then just pull up to tighten. And then we're going to insert the hook. I'm using a 4mm hook for this one, just for the tutorial. So to start with, you want to do a chain of 5. So to chain, you just yarn over and then pull through. So that's 1. Yarn over, pull through, that's 2. Yarn over, pull through, it's 3, 4, and 5. And then we want to join these together to make a circle. So to do that, we're going to insert our hook into this first chain here next to where we did the slip knot. So you're going to pop your hook straight into that first chain, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through, and then you're going to keep that and pull it through the hoop that's on your hook. And then you can see we've made a little circle to work into. So to start this first bit, we're going to do a chain of 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to do a treble crochet into this center circle here. So to do a treble, obviously this is treble in UK terms, in the US this would just be a double. So to do a treble, you want to yarn over and insert your hook into that center circle, yarn over and pull the yarn up, and now we've got 3 loops on the hook. And then you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through the last 2. So we've got a chain 3 and then a treble. And then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do another set of 2 trebles. So this chain 3 here counted as a treble, so that's our first set of 2. We've got our chain 1, and now we're going to do another set of 2 trebles. So yarn over and pull up. So we've got your 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're going to do another one. So yarn over, insert into that center hoop, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And then you're going to chain 1 again, and then you're going to do another set of 2 trebles. So yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. That's our first one, and then our second. And then you want to chain 1 again, and you're going to do that another 3 times. So you'll have your first set of 2, chain 1, set of 2, chain 1, set of 2, chain 1, and you're going to do that 3 more times until you have 6 sets of 2. So 12 treble crochets altogether, but 6 sets of 2. So if you want to do that, and then meet me back when you're doing your last treble. So I'm just about to do my last treble now. I've done my set of 2 trebles here, my chain 1, and then my first treble for this set. And I'm going to do my last one. And then I'm going to do chain 1. And then we need to join this treble here to where we started from. So we've done the chain 1, and then you simply want to do a slip stitch into the top of the 3rd chain from where we began. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do my slip stitch into the top of this chain 3, just here. I'm going to insert my hook, pull my yarn through, and pull it through the loop on my hook, and that is your slip stitch. So that is our first part of the star done. So we've got our 6 sets of 2 trebles and then a chain 1 in between. And to start the next section, we just want to chain 1, and then from now on we're going to be working into the spaces between the 2 trebles. Where we've got the trebles together, we're going to work in the middle of the 2 trebles, and then we'll be doing lots of stitches into the chain 1 space. So we've done the chain 1, and now between these 2 trebles at the base of where you've just done your chain 1, you're going to just do 1 double crochet, or single crochet in the US. You're just going to do 1 single crochet into the middle of those 2 trebles. And now we're going to work into the chain space here in between the first 2 sets of 2 trebles, and we're going to do 1 half double crochet, or 1 half treble crochet. So to do the half treble crochet, you want to yarn over and insert into that chain space, and yarn over and pull up. So you've got your 3 loops as normal, but to make it a half treble, you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook in one go. So that's our first half treble. And now you want to do a treble. So yarn over and insert, and then pull up, and you've got your 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So you've got a half treble and a treble. Now you want to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to mirror what we've just done. So we're going to do a treble into that same chain space. Oops. And then a half treble. So yarn over, insert, and then pull through all 3 loops. So that is our first point. And now we're going to do a double crochet in between the 2 trebles. So not into the chain space here, we're doing it in between the 2 trebles here. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull up, so you've got your 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through both. And now we're just going to do exactly the same as what we did last time to create this point here. We're going to work into the chain space that we created before, and we're going to do a half treble. So pull through all 3 loops, and then an ordinary treble, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then you want to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to mirror it back down the other side. So a treble, and then a half treble. So yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's created our next point. And again, you want to do a double crochet into the middle of the 2 trebles. So your double, and then you're just going to repeat that again to make the next point. So again, it will be a half treble, a chain 3, and then a treble, and then a half treble, and then a double crochet in between the 2 trebles. And then again into your next chain space, you'd create your next point, and you would do that all the way round until you have got your 6 points for your star. So I will meet you just as you're doing your last point for your 6th point. Okay, so I'm just doing my last point for my star now. I've just done my half treble, and my chain 3. So now I'm just going to do my treble, coming back down the other side, and my half treble. And now we're back to where we started from. So to finish off, you just want to do a slip stitch into the bottom of the chain 1 that we did at the very beginning of this round. So to do that, you want to find where you did your chain 1, which will be just here, and there'll be a little gap that you can see just there, and you just want to insert your hook, and then you're going to yarn over and just do a slip stitch. So pull through the loop on your hook, and then you just, to finish off, you're going to yarn over and pull through, and you just want to snip off. And then you're just going to pull the yarn out from the top. And then as you tighten this, I always just like to pull it down at the back so that it pulls the V down on the front of the work. So if you, at the beginning, when you did your foundation row and worked your trebles, if you worked your tail in as you went along, you can simply snip that off. And then it's just a case of weaving in this tail end here. So I'm just going to do it, that's the front of my work. So I'm just going to weave in this tail end here now, so I'm just going to work it into the back of my work. And I'm going to just weave the yarn down towards that centre circle, and I'm just going to come out of the back bit of that centre circle and just give it a little tug so that it makes the nice dip. Then I'm going to snip that tail off, and that's it. Obviously you might want to block these to make them, the points, extra pointy. But that is it. That is how to do the crochet star. So I've got all my little different size ones here, so they would make a really sweet little Christmas bunting, or like I say, you can just use them as appliques for your work, or even give them as little Christmas tree gifts. But I really hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have, just give me a quick thumbs up, or leave any comments down in the comment section below if there's any other tutorials that you'd really like to see. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.